guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa, herzlich willkommen. Yeah guys, shock for Sofi yesterday. We closed here with minus 10% and had even here minus 15.6%. I want to explain here in that video why we have this price action and why you have to respect the chart, guys. I cannot repeat that often enough. I give you here my technical analysis based on the chart, based on the technicals. This is of course not financial advice. Yeah guys, the news will tell you blah blah blah, earning reports, that's why the price is going down. Bullshit. Yeah, I don't believe that. Please make your own due diligence, of course. We had yesterday here 107 million volume. The average volume is just 45 million, so there was some volatility in Sofi. Based on what we have right now, based on what we know today, guys, we are still here in a very strong uptrend, and in my opinion, we have one more signal that we see higher prices for Sofi. As you know, if you didn't see my previous videos, $22.75 is the next pit stop we have here in open gap. But we have to talk about the chart. When we have some volatility or volatile price actions like that, where the stock is tanking down minus 15%, that just shows you one more time what the market makers can do if they want to bring the stock price down. However, guys, when we see that chart pattern here, since the bottom was in here for Sofi at $4.24, we are now here in a very strong uptrend, or let's say a process here to recover from that. And we have here a total price action, I don't want to call it a squeeze, in total of more than 330%. Which is absolutely incredible. However, guys, yeah, the market makers are in control. Yeah, everything what happens here to the upside is allowed by the market makers. This is at least my opinion. I don't care what they announced here at the earnings and what they're doing. As long as a company is not diluting a stock, yeah, that is no signal for me to be aware. We have here a market capital of $17.4 billion, which is just crazy, guys, and of course trading here at $16, so there is nothing what we have to worry about chart wise. So let's go into the drawings, and as you can already see, the orange fields here in the chart are open gaps to the downside, and guys, believe it or not, the chance that we close those open gaps is about 90%. That doesn't mean that we drop down here to $5.48. I just can tell you technically it is possible that we see in a few months, in a few years. It can even take 5 years or 10 years, but it is possible that Sofi is coming or will come back down to $5.48. We are here in a very strong bull market, and of course Sofi started even to rip here before the other stocks ripped. I think the real bull market started here in January 2024. Sofi already recovered from that much earlier, but as I said that before in my videos, the bear market started in November 2021, and as you can see also here exactly November 2021 was the double top for Sofi, and we begin to tank down without any kind of support. This is what the market makers can do when they start to go short, sell off their positions. Then normally retail investors have not enough pressure and power to resist against that, and that's why we have to be very careful here with the next price actions for Sofi. The market, guys, is on shaky legs, to be honest. Yeah, we have here a situation where I think a sell-off could come in very soon. Yeah, there is one potential scenario that we still keep on going until maybe May, June this year before we see a sell-off incoming. I will track the market here very carefully, and of course I will announce when we have a bear market incoming here on my channel. So the price goals for Sofi, guys. Or before we start here with the up price goals, guys, I have a brand new video out now. If you don't know my channel, the main purpose is to educate you in trading, but I also try to predict short squeezes, guys. I give my best to predict short squeezes. I love that. I love to trade short squeeze stocks, and I publish here every Sunday my so-called hot stocks. These tickers here, guys, or the tickers which I present in these videos, have high squeeze potential, and I expect them to squeeze in the very few next days. The brand new video is out right now. We closed the December here with a lot of squeezes here during Christmas, and you can see that was here between 107 and 480% squeezes after my prediction, of course, guys. Yeah, it doesn't matter to FOMO in, this is absolute stupid. And also here one of my hot stocks squeezed now 443% last week. So we want to follow up this year and want to see the next short squeezes happen. Long story short, guys, if you want to see here my secret short squeeze stocks, and of course want to get benefits here of the content which I present, then you can join in here the full package membership on Patreon. This is the most popular membership which I have, where you get access to all this content here. If you want to join in, guys, if you want to become a part of our fast growing trading community, then you can click here the info icon in the corner to get access to the Patreon member link. So blah blah blah, let's go back to Sofi. Yo guys, the market makers leave us here some hidden signals, and we have a new open up gap. Since we gapped down yesterday here in the pre-market, we have a new up gap waiting at $17.86. What does that mean? That Sofi has to come back to $17.86 sooner or later. I think that we will do that in the very few next days. The price drop from yesterday, if we zoom in here in the chart, then you can see what was the purpose of that, guys. The purpose was to close the gap here at $15.55. I think this gap is closed because when we switch to the 4 hours chart, then we can see that the price has even been here at $15. Yeah, $15 was more or less the support, or at least where the dip got bought up. But when we see the daily chart, then exactly the gap, guys, yeah, the gap filled, and that was the moment where Sofi started to recover from that. However, guys, we're still trading here below the EMA line, so the market makers try to keep the price below the EMA lines. And also here we had this gap here at $16.74 after Sofi gapped up one more time, so we closed this gap and the $15.55 gap. Even if it's visible here in the chart, I think this is a glitch in TradingView. This gap should have been filled. Yeah, what is the bear case, guys? Let's talk about the bear scenario first. The bear scenario is that we continue to tank down. We have here a constellation that the RSI is building here some weakness. So we can see that we had here a lot of positive momentum on the RSI, daily RSI here, guys, for Sofi. We can see that Sofi started to rip, and we always managed it to stay here in the overbought area on the RSI, yeah, not oversold, the overbought area here. But when this happens here and the market makers cannot bring the price down, this ends up usually in a squeeze or in a very strong price action to the upside, price increasement. And we can see, since we had this constellation here was the RSI oversold, overbought, then you can see that Sofi squeezed until then more than 120%. However, the situation now is here that we have a bearish divergence. Yeah, we can see that the price is going up, but the RSI is losing already some strength. This is a very, very bad signal in the chart, guys. If you understand how trading works, you can see this is not good. The RSI is losing strength and the price is still going up, so be careful. That could be the beginning of a sell-off. As I said, I expect that we usually come back up here in the higher price ranges. My landing zone is here between $20 and $26, but especially $21 and $22.75 is a very, very strong resistance and the landing zone where the algos have to go to close the gap. Yeah, when I say have to, it's the same for the down gaps. The chance is about 90% that we will close this gap. And when we see the price action here for Sofi one more time, and I disable now everything, guys, I mean, look at that, guys. We just gapping up here, gapping up. Yeah, now of course we had here a gap down, but we had that also before and we recovered from that and building here based on this price moves here. I don't want to say new all-time highs, but you can see that this is still unstoppable. When we go here to this is the micro chart, what I show you here right now. When we switch now to the macro chart, then we can also see that that looks very strong here. We have a support zone here at $13.50. That's why I think, guys, as long as we stay above $13.50, in my opinion, there is nothing to worry. The bull trend will still be active. When we start to tank below that price level here, especially, I mean, when we would see here a straight line today, we could even end up at $9. This is possible, but I think we will bounce something like this. And then, guys, as long as we stay above $13.50, I am not bearish on Sofi. But be careful, I said that before. You can see that here in the weekly chart as well, that the RSI, yeah, the price is going up. The RSI is just going down. This is very dangerous. This is a bearish divergence and that can lead into a sell-off. Yeah, guys, that is my quick and dirty update for you. I will, of course, keep you updated here on Sofi. If you want to copy my price levels here from my chart, guys, this is everything based on TradingView. Landing zone, in my opinion, is between $21 and $22.75. Support $13.50. And as long as we don't leave that support, guys, we are still in a bullish uptrend. You can see that here in the micro chart, that here between $11 and $10 is the last point of support before we turn bearish, guys. And that means if we turn bearish, that we follow this trend channel here. I show you that one more time. Then we talk about this micro trend channel pattern here, which is in favor of the bears. So if we get rejected here, guys, and start to tank down and leave the support, yeah, then it's even possible that we come here back to $5 or even lower, guys. Yeah, just based on the technicals, this is not to scare you, not to hype you up. My target zone is still unchanged, and I'm still bullish on Sofi, but the bearish divergence on the RSI gives us some warning signals that this run could be over soon. If you want to copy the price levels, guys, this is everything based on TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my videos and all my trades. And if you also want to learn trading, guys, yeah, you can of course join in here our memberships, and of course you can take advantage here of my $15 discount link for the premium tier on TradingView. When you click the info icon in the corner, you get access to this $15 discount link. My friends, that was the update for Sofi. I thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I really appreciate that. I wish you all the best, great success with your trades, and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute, bis zum nächsten Sofi Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.